Oh shit, I see him, see a bunch of them.
We're taking heavy mortar fire.
Alright, barrage coming in soon.
Alright, check it out, Rage. We're gonna have to stay super tight together on me. Try to get our stamina. Oh, there's a bad guy right there. We're gonna go kill this guy first. How did I miss him? Right ahead of me.
I got you. You're good. You're good.
Holy shit. We need to hurry up and move. Everybody, wherever you are.
Can we get more ammo to the north, please?
Wherever you are now, start pushing towards the point because we got artillery coming in.
Almost every time I go up there, I get shot down.
Okay, so recently you have acquired the game Squad, and for the most part are enjoying it. Now, I think it's important that you now realize this is only the beginning of your tactical, realistic, Milsim-like experience. We're going to delve much further into exactly what I'm talking about after this clip. And just for the record, we were way behind in tickets and held up at this point for an hour. This was complete desperation here.
I don't know. Must have been the...
Is that a mine?
No, it had to be the tank.
Wow. There's the barrage. Get ready to go. Let's go!
Look there, look.
Let's do it, Rage. We got this. I think we've gotten too close. Oh shit.
Oh shit, I'm down. I'm down.
Me too.
Damn it, that looks...
Alright, dudes and dudettes, welcome to 1/3 of the Tactical Trinity. Above us, only really Arma, and below us, Call of Duty, Battlefield, pretty much everything else. So you're probably asking yourself, what exactly is the holy Tactical Trinity, Boogie? And that, my friend, is precisely Squad, Post-Scriptum, and Hell Let Loose. What these three games basically have in common is each of them is still video game enough to be considered a video game, and still military simulator enough to be considered a milsim. Alright, well, first things first, right off the jump, you happen to have purchased and started playing what most people consider should be your first milsim and first game like this to start playing and start learning the ropes and figuring out how things goes. And you should probably stay with Squad for at least a few months until you learn how to squad lead and really figure out the mechanics and meta of the game. And like most people say, most veterans of this genre say, once you are comfortable and familiar with the mechanics of Squad, and only then should you move on to other games like Post-Scriptum and Hell Let Loose. And the reason they say that is Squad is the game that is going to be the quickest to give you that foundation, the skills and attributes to really enjoy yourself playing games like these. If you ask me, that's pretty much Hell Let Loose's biggest problem. They have so many people coming over, straight over from Call of Duty or Battlefield, and they don't have a clue what's going on. I mean, they don't know really the first rule of hand, which is, if you don't know something, ask somebody. And anybody can vouch for this. When they go into a Hell Let Loose server, you have to leave so many squads and join so many new ones until you find people actually talking, because the majority of the people not only don't talk, but will literally hate on you for talking. And it's just, ass backwards. But like I said, you've made the right choice, and you've started with the right one. Squad, baby. This is where it all started. However, do realize that you have a plethora of gaming experiences in front of you. Just Squad alone I mean, you have hundreds and hundreds of hours, not to mention all their cool mods. You got to check out the zombie mod. You got to check out the Starship Trooper mod, which is really cool, like PvE. And be sure to check out the Star Wars Galactic Contention mod. Amazing. I'm hoping Disney doesn't shut it down, but anyway. Okay, so let's say you've been playing Squad for a few months and, you're not exactly getting bored of it, but you'd like, to experience some other things. However, Boogie, I don't really understand. Why are you telling me to try Post-Scriptum? I heard it's trash. Well, do know that all these trolls, and I don't know where they're coming up with this, but the game is fantastic. And now, however, it did come out to a very rough start. But to tell you the truth, this is kind of like an unwritten story where it made a great comeback. Post-Scriptum is really one of the greatest comeback stories there is right now in gaming. Now, I understand the player-based numbers may not reflect that, but the people that do play it are really like, cult. It's got a cult following. The people that do play it really, really love the game. And they have all the reasons in the world to. I mean, let's be serious. It's basically Squad with a World War II skin. And also do know that Post-Scriptum was the first to do a lot of things. Like, they were the first one with Commander Role, where calling in off-map assets. They had that before Squad did. Also, they have, 60 plus vehicles? They have 3 different chapters, each chapter with several maps. So you have Market Garden, and then Early War France, which is rarely depicted in gaming, and then the invasion of Normandy, where you have Utah Beach, and Carentan, St. Mary Eglise. Post-Scriptum was also first to allow other players besides medics to pick up downed allies. And you can just tell that both studios, Periscope and Off-World Industries, have been bouncing ideas off each other. Now, one thing Post-Scriptum has that Squad has yet to get is gore. And we're talking about fantastic gore. Body parts flying everywhere. I hit a guy with a tank from 400 meters the other day and watched him fly 100. Now, I've read somewhere, I don't remember exactly where, but I've read that the reason OWI does not want to put gore into Squad is because a lot of veterans of war play the game. And they, don't want to be giving them PTSD and all that. Well, I mean, Squad is already known as the PTSD simulator. And, let's be serious. If they've come this far and are playing this, I think they could, handle some gore. But, really, it seems like the way to deal with that is an on or off button. But who knows? Maybe the gore is server side. I'm not sure how that works. But if you could just make an on and off button, the people that don't want to see gore can simply turn it off. But anyway, that's one of the reasons I play Post-Scriptum is the gore. I just can't get over it. It's just so immersive. And if that ever came to Squad, I just know it would make it 2 times immersive like it does Post-Scriptum. The gore in Post-Scriptum is, bar none, awesome. Well, at this point in the video, I bet you're asking yourself, what, Boogie, did you just make this video to talk up Post-Scriptum? And I would have to say, part of me has to say, yeah, for real, because I look around Reddit and forums and I see a lot of bashing and unnecessary trashing from people that I know did not give it the chance of day. Now, don't get me wrong, I know where their bad opinion of the game is coming from, and that is because they came in at hectic times. Times when the servers weren't running good and people were lagging out, not being able to connect, servers not showing up, and just there was some bad updates, some bad eggs. But through all the bad, it's come out the other side, and I can't wait to see where Post-Scriptum goes. We have 3 or 4 mods in the work. That's right, they're going to bring in, some people are bringing in the Eastern Front, just some random people modding the game. As soon as the SDK releases, we're getting the Eastern Front, we're getting Greece, or the Battle of Crete, we're getting Shifting Sands, which is North Africa, freaking Desert Fox and awesome armor combat. Let's be serious. And finally, there's Hell Let Loose, which is the least furthest along of the 3, but should still warrant as much attention. It is a great game. The devs in Hell Let Loose are probably the most transparent of any video game I've ever seen. And they, too, have an awesome roadmap ahead with flamethrowers and Eastern Front. And I remember them talking about the Pacific Front long ago, but it's not on the roadmap anymore. Hopefully, that's all I care about, really, is I want to see samurai swords, bonsai charges, flamethrowers and trenches and foxholes, and of course, how about a kamikaze off-map ordnance call-in? I mean, the possibilities are endless with World War II. So if you're enjoying Squad and its modern combat, it really, for a lot of these new people who are used to Call of Duty and Battlefield, get used to Squad, learn the mechanics from Squad, and then come check out Post-Scriptum and Hell Let Loose, because I think you're going to feel more comfortable with the protocol of World War II, where it was always forward, attack, 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 if you're the attacker, of course. It just makes for a more methodical gameplay. And one thing about Post-Scriptum is Squad, for instance, its engine, people say is clunky, and it makes for more slow, methodical gameplay. Well, what better than bolt-action rifles in the World War II style of war? For some reason, the Squad engine just almost, I feel like, works better with Post-Scriptum in World War II. Now, don't get me wrong and think that Post-Scriptum and Hell Let Loose, for that matter, are slow and methodical, because at times they can be anything but. I mean, super chaotic, super fast gameplay. Long story short, this Squad engine works awesome with World War II gameplay. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap this up somehow, because I could just go on for days about this. These are the games I love. I love promoting them, and I would do anything to make sure Post-Scriptum survives, because it seems like they'll be the one on the edge of the cliff everybody's trying to nudge off, and I'm not going to let them do that. But anyway, before I go, I just want to state the fact that you could buy all 3 of these games when each one is on sale for cheaper than one AAA stupid recycled AAA crap that they convince you to buy year after year, and all they do is put lipstick on a pig, a new paint job on a turd. I mean, let's be serious. Once we stop buying from EA and stop buying from these giant companies, they're going to rethink things, and they're going to make the games that we want to play, okay? They're going to make a hardcore Battlefield or a hardcore Call of Duty. They tried to promise that in the last Modern Warfare, but, I mean, let's be serious. It wasn't exactly... It could be way cooler. But anyway, I could go on and on and on. So I'm going to go ahead and peace out now. Be sure to come through to the Discord and submit clips. I'm trying to get a top 10 going for the Trinity. So this works, Squad, Post-Scriptum, Hell Let Loose, any of these games, maybe even Insurgency. I just want to do indie games. Top 10 indie games, clips of the month. Come through. You'll have a chance to win prizes. The link to the Boogie 5 Gaming Etc. Discord is below in the video description. Also, if you're already playing Post-Scriptum and you're looking for a realism unit, be sure to check out Easy Company, man. They were there in the beginning, and they were there like one of the only regiments around when, I mean, the game was nearly dead. I hate even talking about it. Post-Scriptum's my baby. Squad's my baby. But, you know, Squad's grown now. It's a teenager or whatever. We'll be fine. But anyway, I can't wait to see where we go with this. And, I mean, the sky's the limit with this genre. And if you ask me, I really think that it is going to change gaming as a whole. From where gaming was in this horrible place from 2000 to 2020, where it's all about trolling and looting and backstabbing. I really think that this genre could fix that asinine thing internet gaming became. Alright guys, Boogie out. Peace. Post-Scriptum players, be sure to check out my virtual mission briefings. I did 2 of them. A link to one of them should be showing. Also, I have a guide or tutorial playlist. Be sure to check that out. Even veterans can learn something from these. Subscribe to the channel and get good luck for the rest of your life.